Should companies pay you for the amount of time that you spend preparing for a job interview, traveling to a job interview, and actually attending the job interview itself? Because there's a lot of work that goes into it, right? Now, that's exactly what one company, Jammy Digital, have done. I saw this job advert when I was flicking around on Reddit the other day, and they will pay you £75 to turn up for a job interview because they realise how much work goes into preparing for an interview, and they will pay you it even if you don't get the job. Now, whilst I can totally see the intent behind this and the spirit behind it, how practical is it really? Well, for smaller companies who might only hire a few times a year, it's really practical and it's a really, really good thing to do. But for bigger companies, not so much. For a company who hires maybe 500 people a year, they wouldn't have much change out of 200 grand if they paid candidates £75 for every interview. They probably also need to hire somebody to administer all of those payments and keep track of it. But then the other thing as well is recruiters would be much more cautious about who they selected for interview with hiring managers. And hiring managers would be way more cautious as well because they don't want to spend all of that money interviewing people who won't be right. Now, you could argue that this is a good thing, but also it could be a bad thing because they would be less likely to take a punt on interviewing someone whose CV didn't hit the mark because they don't want to spend all of that money. So people would miss out on opportunities that they would be great for. And then companies would miss out on potentially great talent because they read too much into their CV and they read too much into the application as well. So for smaller companies, it's a brilliant idea. For bigger companies, it would be great, but it's probably just not practical. What do you guys think? Is this a good thing to do? For more job search advice, hit the follow button. Cheers.